Hi friends, thank you for breathing with me today. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose and a deep exhale through the mouth. Let's do one more breath like that. Let's go ahead and inhale it deeply and exhale it out. And then let's go ahead and check in with our BEEMS. So checking in with our BBEEMS, checking in with our body, checking in with our breathing, checking in with our energy, checking in on our emotions, checking in on our mindset, and checking in with that spirit. As always, that spirit, you want that to be our first thing. That's our foundation. So you want to make sure that you are doing spiritual nourishment, spiritual encouragement, that you are spending time in prayer with God, that you're spending time in worship with God, in devotion time, in the Word, in the Bible. So making sure that you've got that spiritual foundation, because then everything else just naturally stacks right on top of that. So we check in with our body. How's our body feeling? Checking in with our breathing. How is our breathing? Are we able to breathe deep? Or is that breathing been shallow? So are you able to breathe down deep into your belly, or is it just up in your lungs? Well, of course it's in your lungs, but you know what I mean, up in the throat. Very shallow, very quick. How is that energy? How is your body energy? How is the energy around you? Environmental energy? How is the global energy? That makes a difference in our lives too. So checking in with that energy and checking in on those emotions, recognizing our emotions, maybe being able to name our emotions. If you are unable to name your emotions or figure out how you're feeling, Google an emotions list. There are tons of them, and that can be so helpful, especially if you can't pinpoint certain specific emotions. Try and get as deep as you can into that emotion. So checking in with those emotions, checking in on that mindset. Is your mindset flexible, or is it stuck? Is it stiff? So checking in on that mindset, and of course the spirit. Let's do a few sun breaths here. Let's inhale and sweep this up and exhale it out. And inhale and sweep this up and exhale it out. And the purpose of these breathe with me videos, these check-ins, are just that, to check in. This gives you an excuse. This gives you a moment, about 6 minutes or less, a lot of times less than that, to just have some grounding time for yourself, to have some time where you can bring yourself back into the present, bring yourself back into where you are around you, figuring that out, recognizing that the breathing, the breath, just that simple sun breath that we do is so valuable, and it can be a lifesaver. It can be a game changer. It can take your day from being all up in the attic, craziness, or down in the basement, really low, or out where you don't know where you're at. That breath can help bring you back into that little safe space, your window of tolerance. So just that breath can give you that little foothold that you need to take on the rest of your day, or to take on the next 5 minutes. That's enough. That is what you need. And to know that you are not alone. You are not alone at all. You can do this breathing as much as you need to, as many breathing exercises as you need to. And again, I encourage you, just as if you Googled the emotions list, there are lots of different breathing exercises that you can Google as well. I do some of these in our Breathe With Me, but most of the time I do just this very general, simple sun breath, because I want you to know that it's very simple to bring yourself back into the present, bring yourself back into, or the beginning of self-regulation. It can take a lot of work to regulate, but this breathing, this checking in with those BEEMS, checking in on that checklist, that is the very, very edge of the beginning of your self-regulation. And you can do this. You can do it yourself. So let's do a few more sun breaths here, and then you can take on the rest of your day. So let's inhale and sweep this up. And exhale it out. And inhale and sweep this up. And exhale it out. Excellent. And thank you for breathing with me today. Thank you for going through that checklist. Go through that checklist as many times as you need to, and breathe as much as you need to. Have a wonderful and blessed rest of your day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.